All right, peace family. Welcome back to the Money School Algo How-To series. So in this video, we're going to be talking about how to pick the most optimal time to trade or invest, okay? Now, a lot of that is personal. So I would definitely highly suggest going through the trade preparation video where I talk about what you should do to trade and invest and how to prepare for it, okay? So once you answer those questions for yourself, then you can start narrowing things down to its most optimal time frame for you. Some of it may be based off of the schedule that you work, schedule that you might be able to work with the least amount of distractions. It might be your comfort level. It might be your nerves, right? Some people don't necessarily like trading in shorter time frames because they get too anxious or they have a problem managing their trigger finger, right? And just clicking trades just to trade. I understand. But it is personal. So you have to ask yourself, am I looking to invest or am I looking to trade? So once you ask yourself that, that's going to help you decide when is your expected desired return on investment time frame, right? So if you are investing, you know investing is 1 year or longer. So you're only going to be looking at opportunities that will have the potential to start reaping the benefits, of course, immediately, but you wouldn't be taking the profits off the table for 1 year or longer, okay? And so if you're looking at long-term investments, then using the Money School algorithm, you can look at the 1 month chart, for example. And we can see here looking at Apple and we can see what has happened over the last, each one of these candlesticks is 1 month. So the last 12 of these candlesticks represent 1 year. And then we can scroll all the way back and we can see during different time frames. And we can see for the most part, Apple started trending up in 2016 and essentially has been trending up to the right since. But we can also look historically over Apple's trajectory that basically since the mid 90s, it's been trading up. Okay. So with that, that would be investing. I would be looking at the 1 month candlestick on the Money School algorithm. Okay. And then once I make my decision, if I'm looking to invest, that means I'm looking to potentially buy low and sell high. Right. So I would wait until Apple generates a signal, and we got a sell signal in May of 2022. So we can see Apple starting to get some support here and it bounced up. So maybe in September, Apple gets a buy signal and we could potentially buy Apple and look to hold it for at least 1 year or longer. Okay. And that would be considered an investment. If I'm looking for trading, then I'm going to be looking for shorter time frames. Okay. Now, once you decide that the asset class that you're going to be trading, different asset classes have prime times, as we like to call them. So for an example, if you are trading stocks, people day trade stock, you need to know what stock market you're trading. Are you trading the American stock market, the London stock market, the Asian stock market? And you need to know what time those markets open. Okay. So the American stock market is open from 9:30 a.m. Eastern to 4 p.m. Eastern. Okay. So if you're going to be day trading stock, then you would potentially be day trading from 9:30 a.m. to 4 p.m. Eastern. Okay. But there are high volume and high volatility areas in that market. The high volume, high volatility areas for the American stock market is 9:30 a.m. to 11 a.m. and from 3 p.m. to 4 p.m. In the rest of those time frames, it's not a lot of high volume and high volatility. Okay. If you are looking to trade in the options market, you need to decide, are you going to be trading American options, London market options, Asian options? Okay. The American option market is open from 9:30 a.m. to 4 p.m. Okay. So you need to choose what time frames that you would be looking. Now, are you going to day trade options? Are you going to swing trade options? Okay. Are you going to be buying leaps? Once you decide on your time frame and your expiration date of the options you're considering, then that's going to help you pick the time frames for your options. Okay. The futures market is open 22 hours a day, 6 days a week, from Sunday night at 6 p.m. until Friday at 4:15 p.m. So on Sunday night at 6 p.m., the futures market opens and it doesn't close until the next day, Monday at 4:15 p.m. Okay. So with that being said, if you're trading futures, the global futures market opens nightly at 6 p.m. The London futures market opens up at 3 a.m. and the American futures market opens up at 9:30 a.m. Okay, so you're able to trade the futures market literally around the globe 22 hours a day. The high volume, high volatility areas for the futures market, 6 p.m. to 8 p.m. for the Asian market, 3 a.m. to 5 a.m. for the London market, and 9:30 a.m. to 11 a.m. and 3 p.m. to 4 p.m. for the American market. So if you're trading futures, yes, you can trade 22 hours a day, 6 days a week, but those are the high volume and high volatility areas for those markets, okay? The Forex market is open 24 hours a day, and you could literally trade all day, okay? And the Forex market has similar high volume, high volatility market time frames. So the Asian market, usually 6 p.m. to 8 p.m. is a high volume, high volatility. The London market is 3 a.m. to 5 a.m. and the American market, 9:30 a.m. to 11 a.m. for the Forex market, okay? So once you decide on your asset class, you decide on if you're trading or investing, and you decide on the time frames in which that works best for your schedule, that's how you can pick the optimal time that works best for you, your schedule, your approach, and your strategy, okay? Now, most day traders and most scalpers usually trade off of the 1 minute chart, the 5 minute chart, the 15-minute chart, the 1 hour chart, the 4 hour chart, and the 1 day chart. Okay. So most day traders are usually trading between seconds and a day. And most day traders typically don't like to hold positions over the day. They like to get in the trade that day and get out of the trade that day. So you can practice on these different time frames between 1 minute, 5 minute, 15 minute, 1 hour, 4 hour, and 1 day, and see what works best for you. Okay. I would say stick to the same strategy, stick to the same approach, stick to the same time frame, at least 10 trades initially, okay? And if you like that time frame and it feels like it works for you, I would try it for at least 300 trades so that you can know if you actually like it, if you're comfortable, if you feel like you have a high probability of success, okay? And I'm going to do a separate video specifically how to use the Money School algorithm to trade options, all right? But that's basically the time frame questions you need to ask yourself. Are you investing or are you trading? If you are trading, are you position trading? Are you swing trading? Are you day trading? Are you scalping? And then if so, what time frame are you using if you are day trading? If you're day trading, are you going to use the 1 minute candlestick, the 5 minute candlestick, the 15-minute candlestick, the 1 hour candlestick, the 4 hour candlestick, or the 1 day candlestick? The time frames, as well as your strategy, as well as your risk parameters of how much money you're going to risk in an individual trade. Okay. So hope that helps about optimal timing. Thank you. And I will see you in the next video. Peace.